Welcome to my interview with Stallone Yoasa, movie director and producer of Three Wise Cousins, the movie.
I've never felt this way about anybody before in my life. She's the most beautifulest girl that I've ever seen.
Scuts go from mid school, not my type. And your type is an island guy? Really? Yeah, but like a real island guy.
Go to Samoa.
Why for? So you want to be a real island guy? And then this girl will like you. Okay. So before you plant the food, you need to clear the land. You will never win that girl's heart by sleeping. You right, guys? Less grinding, more climbing.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Maybe you can find rest in New Zealand, but not here in Samoa.
Three Wise Cousins came about as, I guess it was a combination of lots of small ideas that I had. So I was initially working for a program called Fresh on a segment called Mr. Lava Lava, and that segment was sort of a tongue-in-cheek, sort of a bachelor meets survivor meets an island style type thing. And one of the key phrases they get bandied around was sort of a real island guy. And so with that in the back of my mind, combined with what the moral of Three Wise Cousins was, which is like kind of the core idea of what I had. The core idea, I guess, the moral of Three Wise Cousins, about being respectful to your parents, being just having an individual who's New Zealand born, has very little connection to the islands, their culture. Entrepreneurial, perhaps. Yeah, I think entrepreneur as such is perhaps much more focused on the bottom line, whereas I'm entrepreneurial in the sense that I am. If that's what's required to get the goal, then I'll take on those sort of that sort of mindset. And I think for Three Wise Cousins, I have to understand that as much as I enjoy the creativity and artistic endeavor, filmmaking successful filmmaking is a cross between commerce and art. So you have to really have a strong grasp of both. I would say for filmmaking, you have to really, if you want to be a director, producer, you really have to know how all the jobs involved. Not just know what's involved, but almost how to do it. When I have a feeling that successful filmmaking, especially when you're starting out, requires a small crew and requires almost each member to wear more than one hat. That's the kind of the key way you keep your costs down. And also just to be very aware of your audience. If you're making a film, know right from the start, even before you put pen to paper, who it's for and what you hope to get out of it. I would say within filmmaking, one of the main reasons why we're able to do this is a change in technology, or rather improvements. It's a lot more what they call, I guess, democratic. Anyone with, for example, the cameras were 6 figures, high-end 5 figures to get. Now it's less than $5,000. You can still get a decent camera. You can make a feature film on a DSLR, and with a decent amount of skill. So the entry point or required for capital entry point into filmmaking is a lot lower. Anyone can do it, but it means that. But what hasn't lowered is the skill set required. The experience, the knowledge, and the creativity, and just the core idea, something that will connect your product to your audience, to your market.
It's important that you put your arms like this. You show your wings. So if the girl sees you, they'll be like, yum.
Drifting down my